On November 1st, the church celebrates the Solemnity of All Saints. This year it falls on a Sunday, which means we will celebrate All Saints in place of the regular Sunday in ordinary time. All Saints Day is the opportunity we have as a church to acknowledge and celebrate and rejoice in all those who have made it to heaven, all the saints who aren't on a list of canonized saints by the church. They could be people that we have known who have gone on before us to heaven, but there's many that we don't know who are rejoicing forever with the angels and saints in the glory of Jesus Christ. Because we're celebrating All Saints, I went looking through the church to find a symbol of the resurrection, and here it is. We have the Chi Rho symbol for Christ coming out of the empty tomb, and that white banner could be the banner of victory that Jesus waves over sin and death. Some might also see in that white cloth the burial cloths of Jesus. But here it is. This window is in the main lobby of the church, in the main entrances. As you come in, it's on your left-hand side. So when you come into Mass this weekend, you can have a look for it. But this is a great symbol of the resurrection for us and a reminder of what we're celebrating as we come into the church every week or every day, but especially on the Solemnity of All Saints. As we celebrate this Solemnity of All Saints Day, I'm here in my white alb and my white stole, symbolizing that as a baptized Christian, I've been washed clean in the blood of the Lamb, beginning to live out the sainthood that God has called me to, called all of us Christians to. Right? We are the saints, little less, but we are the saints. And today we celebrate those who have become great saints, those who have finished the race, those who have made it to heaven. They too have been definitively washed clean in the blood of the Lamb. Now we're going to hear some interesting readings this upcoming Sunday on this great feast. And the first reading is from the book of Revelation, and the Apostle John speaks of two great visions that he has. One, there's a specific number of people who are named, and sometimes this trips people up. They wonder, wait a second, how could only 144,000 of all the people who have lived on this earth make it to heaven? That's a really small ratio, 144,000. Well, just some clarity. Right, the 144,000 harkens back to the 12 tribes of Israel, the 12 apostles, and the number 1,000. All three of those multiplied out. It symbolizes all of the Jewish people who came to faith in Jesus Christ and were saved through that faith by his cross. So it's not an exact number of counted people, but it's a symbolic number that stands for the whole, the fullness of all those who had come to faith in Jesus Christ. The second vision speaks of an innumerable number of people from every tribe, nation, and people on earth. And this speaks to the Gentiles who came to faith in Jesus Christ. And so, on this great feast day, we celebrate all of those whom we cannot count, those we knew and those we didn't know, who have made it, who have finished the race, who rejoice with God forever in heaven, those who are truly blessed. Jesus speaks in the Beatitudes, blessed are those who are poor in spirit, who are meek, those who mourn, those who hunger and thirst for righteousness. There's another way of saying it that I think really captures it. How fortunate are those who have lived their lives in such a way to be entirely dependent on God, those who really long for right relationship with him, those who gasp for their life breath from the Holy Spirit, those who look to others to provide for their needs. How fortunate are those? Because all of those great desires that point to heaven, that point to union with God, will be fulfilled in the life to come. It's as opposed to how unfortunate are those who long for things of this world, the things that will never completely satisfy, that won't be satisfied in the life to come. How fortunate are those who long to be one with Jesus and desire what he desires, so as to live out their lives on earth with a great confidence, hope, and trust that they will rejoice one day with him in heaven.